Hello, this is Ingrid, otherwise known as MissGlamorazzi, and you are watching Rock Forever magazine.
Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever magazine, and I am here right now with Ingrid, who you all on the internet probably know as MissGlamorazzi. How's it going today?
I am great. How are you doing?
So good. So excited to be sitting here with you today, because honestly, everything on my face, you've taught me.
Really?
So, for real,
Your
for real.
winged liner looks on point.
Thank you.
Just saying.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. So, we are going to start with some finished sentence for you. So, you're good to go?
I am ready.
All right. Now, your favorite viral video is...
I can't remember the name, but it is the Corgi Puppy Stampede video that's about 30 seconds long, and it is the greatest 30 seconds that you will ever watch on YouTube.
So it's basically just a stampede of puppies.
Yep, Corgi Puppies.
That is amazing. But I'm surprised your viral video doesn't have a panda in it, to be honest.
I know, but I love Corgi Puppies. It's so cute. I've watched that video so many times. I have probably contributed like half of those views on that Corgi Puppy video.
I've never even seen it, so now I really feel like I'm missing something.
Look it up.
I will, and everybody out there, you should too. And now, if you could trade places with any other YouTuber for a day, it would be...
Grace Helbig.
Oh, that is such a good one.
I love Grace, and I would love to trade places with her. I would love to just be in the same room with Grace. Let's just be honest.
And Playlist is going to make that happen.
Yes.
So, there you go. But I feel like you guys have totally different personalities on YouTube. Like, she's like, I'm going to wear sweatpants and not fix my hair. And you're like, let me show you how to fix your hair and let me give you the outfit of the day.
Well, that's why I would want to trade places with her, because I think she has such an awesome personality.
Yeah.
And, like, I definitely have days where I just lay around in my pajamas. When I film videos, the top half of me is dressed, and the bottom half, God knows what I'm wearing down there.
And I never knew that, so now I'm never going to watch your videos the same way. I'm going to be like, well, she's probably wearing pajamas on the other half.
Yep.
And now, next one, your most memorable fan experience was when?
I was actually just in Singapore recently. Ooh. I was on vacation in Asia, and I just did a last-minute meetup in Singapore, and so many people came out, and it was honestly just incredible that so many people came out just to say hi and to like take pictures and hang out, and it really meant a lot to me, and I was so overwhelmed, but in the best way possible.
Yeah. And I think that's the beauty of YouTube, is you could go anywhere in the world and something like that could happen.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And now you can't go a day without...
I can't go a day without, this is really weird, but eye cream, because I have this really weird thing with my eyes. My eye area gets really dry, so I'm constantly putting on eye cream, and if I don't put it on, I feel like my eyes are just like really dry and weird. I feel like that's a very strange answer.
Right now, eye cream.
Cool. It's not a cool answer. It's just really random.
And I feel like I know everything about you already just from watching your videos, and I'm like waiting for her to say chai latte.
I love chai latte, but honestly, I can only have a few sips because caffeine goes straight to my head, and then I feel really loopy and lightheaded and crazy. So,
okay, well, low on the chai then.
I actually brought chai with me to Playlist Live in a Ziploc bag. So
that's dedication.
Yeah, it's a problem. But no, I brought eye cream too.
At all.
I brought eye cream also.
The obsession lives on. And now the most played song in your music library is...
It is The City by 1975.
Thank you so much for saying that. Love that.
They are an amazing band, and I probably have played their song like hundreds of times. The last time I looked at the plays, because I by default have my plays switched off so I don't get too embarrassed by how many times I'm listening to a song. But the last time I looked, it was in the hundreds, so it's definitely gone up since then.
It's okay. I'm with you on that. I'm with you with the 1975. And now last one here, the highlight of your career so far was when?
Let's see. There's been so many moments, but I'm going to say this past year in 2013 in fall when I did a jewelry collection with Bauble Bar, and I'm actually wearing Bauble Bar today. It was just really cool because it was the first time where I did something bigger off of YouTube with a brand that I really love, and it was something that I loved doing. And I got to go to New York and take fun photos, and I was involved with the jewelry and picking everything out, and it was just cool to see everything come together. And it came together so fast, too. Yeah. It was just like a whirlwind.
That's amazing. And their jewelry is so pretty, too. Like, I mean, look at this. It's so cute. So really cool partnership you got going there. And we are at Playlist Live right now, and this is not your first year attending the event. I remember seeing you last year, and I think year before that, too.
This is my third year.
You're a veteran now. Yes. What has been your favorite memory from Playlist Live, whether it be this year so far, even though we're in the first day, or past year?
Let's see. I would say just all of the meetups that have happened over the past couple years, because more and more people continue to come out, and not only like my meetup experiences, but just watching other people get to meet their viewers. I think it's really cool. And now, what were you doing before you started posting videos on YouTube? Did you have like another career path in mind, or something, another job or anything you were doing? Yes, I was a college student when I started making videos, and I was actually majoring in architecture. So that was my career path, totally different from where I ended up. But I really loved it. So I was really passionate about it, and beauty and makeup just kind of became a hobby and made my college experience more fun, because I was able to disconnect from all of the work that I had, and I was able to post videos on YouTube, which really helped me out a lot, because I was constantly stressed when I was in college. So it was a great thing to kind of lean back on, and then it became my career path. So that's a little strange.
That worked out, though. That definitely did. But how did you get into architecture? Because I really would have never expected that from you.
My dad was an architect, so I grew up around it, and I started expressing an interest, because I was always interested in design and drawing, and I loved artwork, and I expressed an interest to my dad, so I started taking some classes, because I had tried out animation and other things that involved creativity, but they really weren't my thing. And once I started taking drafting classes and wood shop classes and learning about how things were built, that's when it solidified, okay, this is what I want to do, and I want to major in college. And I figured that out when I was like 12 or 13, so yeah, it was really early on, but I stuck with it all through college.
Well, I know now you're doing the YouTube thing, but do you think that's something you would ever get into again, maybe in I don't know, something else?
Yeah, I think that if I just decided not to do YouTube anymore, I would totally go back to architecture, because it's something that I still really love, and I love design, and I keep up with things that are going on in the design world, so it's not something that I've forgotten about.
Well, that's something I never knew about you, so that was interesting. And so how did you end up turning your passion for makeup that you discovered in college into a full-time career on YouTube? How did you make it from a hobby to, I mean, this is how you make a living now?
Well, I wasn't really thinking about turning it into a career when I first started. It really wasn't until I was deeper into my first year on YouTube, and the different YouTube networks started popping up. And when I decided to sign with Big Frame, that was kind of the moment where I was like, okay, this is something that I'm really going to pursue. And I was just about to finish all of my college courses. So I was really at this fork in the road, like, what am I going to do? Am I going to do both things halfway, or one thing all the way? And I really just wanted to go with one thing and pursue it wholeheartedly. So I decided to go for YouTube, because I'm all about taking the road less traveled.
And you have millions of subscribers on YouTube right now. We can't downplay that. I mean, you are hugely popular on YouTube, and rightfully so. So with so many followers and so many fans, you're quite influential on YouTube. So how do you hope to impact your viewers through your videos?
I really hope to inspire girls to just be comfortable being themselves. And also, I have been getting into a really healthy lifestyle, and it makes me feel really good. And I want to encourage girls to be healthy, but to make it fun at the same time, and not like, oh, I have to eat this. This is gross. Like, why am I doing this? I want to make it fun and enjoyable as well.
Yeah, I know you did recently a vegan mac and cheese.
Yes.
That looked so good.
Yeah.
And being vegetarian, I'm very excited to try that. So lots of cool
awesome.
recipes you got going on,
Yeah.
aside from the beauty stuff. So there's kind of something for everybody on your channel.
Yeah, I feel like a little mad scientist in my kitchen, like doing experiments. So yeah, I just want girls to feel comfortable in their own skin because I like makeup and stuff, but I'm really just a huge nerd at heart. Like if you watch my videos, I get pretty weird in them sometimes. So
we love you.
So the nerd in me is still definitely there.
And the thing is, a lot of girls do watch you for your makeup tutorials and wanting to learn how to do their makeup. You know, you're very helpful for that reason. So what are your top do's and don'ts, just to kind of condense it into a few points?
My top do is to not be afraid to experiment and just keep practicing. Like if you can't do something right off the bat, just keep practicing. Like for me, it was winged liner and it's still fake lashes. That is something that I'm very open about that I'm not good at doing. When I try to do fake lashes, it's either perfect the first time or I'm going to be sitting there for an hour trying to get the lashes on. So there's always room to experiment and to keep practicing. And the don't is to not feel like you have to follow the trends. There are lots of makeup trends and lots of beauty and fashion trends, but if you don't feel comfortable or feel like it's part of your style, don't feel like you need to follow it. Just do what feels right for you. But I feel like it's good to experiment. Like you can try out a trend, and if it makes you feel weird, you don't have to wear it anymore.
That is a very good point. I'm gonna try that now. Like start looking at some magazines, try new things. That's awesome. And you've come a long way since you started your channel. So thinking back now, what is the number one thing that has surprised you the most, and the number one thing that has changed the most since you started your channel?
The thing that I'm surprised about the most is that I'm sitting here talking about how this is my career, because that is not something that I expected. So that would be the thing that I'm most surprised about. The thing that has changed the most is, I think, just the YouTube community in general, because it has grown so much exponentially. Definitely, for sure. It's so huge now, and people are really making solid careers off of YouTube, and I think it's a really cool thing to see, and I think it's definitely something to pay attention to.
And what are your top 3 tips for aspiring YouTubers, people who want to make this career but don't know exactly how to go about it? What advice do you have for them?
I would say patience, consistency, and passion.
That was good. That was sharp. Just like bam, bam, bam. There you go. There you go.
That's all you need.
And the thing is, your editing always looks flawless,
Thank
too.
you.
Like, amazing editing. Do you have any tips or tricks?
Lots of practice, and there is a learning curve when it comes to editing. You're not just going to sit down and create this beautiful video right away. I remember just even with iMovie, when I first sat down with that, I was like, what is this? Like, what is this thing? I don't know how to work this. And I sat there for hours just trying to figure out how to simply cut clips and put them together. That was it. So don't be afraid of the learning curve. You just kind of have to commit to it, put the time in, and you'll eventually learn. And there's lots of great tutorials on YouTube. So those really help. I look up tutorials on YouTube all the time.
Same. That's how I found your videos. So that worked out. And such a good point about iMovie, because really, if you don't know what you're doing, it looks like another language.
Yeah.
So true. And where do you see your career heading in the next 5 years? You've clearly done a lot already, but what's the future looking like for MissGlamorazzi?
I would love to have some kind of all-encompassing lifestyle brand that really focuses on a healthy lifestyle. So like you could get skincare that's made with really great ingredients, and also snacks that are made with really great ingredients, and workout gear and clothing. And I feel like I have so many ideas, and I would just like everything to fall underneath that umbrella.
And I know we've seen Tanya Bird do a lip and nail collection, I believe. I would love to see that.
She actually just gave me 2 of her nail polishes and 1 of her lip glosses today. And I have to say that the lip gloss tastes and smells really good. It smells like strawberries. And she gave me this like pinky coral color because I love colors like that. And she knew that. So it's beautiful. And I think it's so cool to see YouTubers doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I would love to see something from you like that sometime. I would buy all of it. And comment if you would too, maybe.
I love nail polish too. I'm like obsessed with nail polish. I feel like if I were to design nail polish, I would somehow want to figure out how to do a rainbow polish.
Oh, like one swipe and a rainbow?
Yep.
That would be revolutionary.
Whether it's like holographic or something like that, there would definitely have to be sparkle in it too.
Oh.
Maybe I'm dreaming too big for nail polish, but I feel like it's possible.
I really think we need to make this happen now. I am all for it. And what are your upcoming plans for after Playlist? Immediately after this, what's next for you?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sounds good to me.
I think all of us are going to be so sleep deprived by the end of this. Every year it's the same thing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple. I'm going to sleep after Playlist.
Any other projects? Maybe once you sleep. Are there any other projects or upcoming videos we can look forward to?
I will be posting actually my apartment tour after Playlist. So that is like a really big thing for me because I've never done a room tour or anything like that. And I think if you type in my username in YouTube, it's the #1 thing that has been searched under my username, which is really crazy. So I just had the Fab Life girls help me decorate my apartment, and I love it, and I'm so excited for people to see it.
Yay, this is gonna be a big deal. Yeah. I'm excited to see this now. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. Has been awesome. Everybody watching, if you haven't already, you gotta check out Miss Glamorazzi. And you have a side channel, The Grid Monster, I believe.
That is correct. Yep.
Yes, so everybody make sure you subscribe to her. Subscribe to our channel if you want to see more interviews, and I'll see you next time. Bye.